What's up, everybody? I'm Shade. Welcome back to Career Mode with Chelsea, episode 32. And as you remember, on top of last episode, on top of last few episodes, on top of asking for you guys for potential new strikers, I also asked you guys, how do you feel on the financial takeover? Should I do it because I'm going all out for the last season on Legendary and a few more changes that you will find out when the time comes? But most of you said that if I feel the need, if I feel that it's necessary to build a better squad, if I can work with the budget I have at hand, I should go for the financial takeover. But then I looked it up, and apparently financial takeover. I'm not completely sure about this. Don't quote me on it. But financial takeover is supposed to be used at the very start of the season. And some people complain, like on the forums, on EA forums and stuff, complain that financial takeover is a bit faulty, is a bit glitchy. Of course, it's FIFA is almost to its end, so it's very updated right now. If I can call it that. So we can only assume that the glitches are like they're to a minimum right now. So they might have fixed everything that was wrong with them. But still, somebody said that I think they tried to use financial takeover and it wasn't the start of the season, and it kind of fucked up their career mode. Like it corrupted their save game, and they just couldn't play that save game ever again because they didn't back it up. And that shit's scary. I don't want that to happen to this one. Of course, maybe I should back my all of my saves before I do it. And it just just think about it, for that little thing, for that like 60 million that you get, because we are in euros, 60 million or something that you get from the takeover, to risk basically messing up all of your saves. That's really not worth it in my opinion. So I might not go through with it, because still we have a very powerful team as it is now. And of course, when we buy new players, we sell the players that we had before in that same position. So we will never be broke, so to speak. So maybe we shouldn't use the financial takeover. But of course, being at not being almost at the end of the season, this season, I might just if I do decide to do it, I might just do it when I start my final season, right at the start of the season. And but yeah, we do get an offer for De Gea from Benfica. I'm pretty sure that was Benfica, and I counter offer, and I've been reading in the comments about De Gea. People are saying that why would I bring De Gea to Chelsea? Not really why would I, but why would De Gea go to Chelsea? And the Manchester United fans were saying that. Well, no, not Manchester United fans. Like just the Premier League fans were saying that if De Gea were to make such a move in real life, he would be the second most hated player in the Premier League, alongside Fernando Torres for leaving Liverpool. And I really don't get that, because it's different. Like Fernando Torres, you can completely understand he's a Liverpool-made man, and then he took his talents to Chelsea, and but he kind of lost them along the way. But yeah, that's not the same with De Gea. De Gea was pretty much raised by Atletico Madrid. He had that's when everybody took notice of De Gea, and Manchester United, including Manchester United, and then they took him. They only have him for like 2 seasons now, so why would that be such a dramatic transfer if De Gea were to leave Manchester United? I'm just saying. Anyway, as you probably saw at the start of the episode, I basically checked out almost all of the players that you guys wanted me to, and those included Emenike, whom so when I started my career mode, I didn't use default squads. I used the download latest feature. So when every major update FIFA gets, players get different stats based on the performance from like a couple months worth of performances. And so some stats are decreased, some stats are increased. I'm not talking about the daily kind of the change thing. I'm talking about the big major update. So Emenike and a lot of other players that you guys told me, their stats in the default squads were so much better. But now, because they had been decreased when I started my career mode, because I was using download latest squads, now they're pretty much not. They've grown for like 2 seasons, but they're not even at what they were in the default squads. So that is pretty messed up. And sadly, Emenike is amongst that category, because his pace is basically at the default right now. and it's been 2 seasons because he had to overcome being lowered at the start of the season. And then who else did I have? Of course, as you can see, I'm going for Luis Muriel. He was also my idea as well, but you guys told me that yes, he's definitely worth it. I did have informed Luis Muriel on Ultimate Team. He didn't really he kind of disappointed, but that's the thing with informs and Ultimate Team. They just kind of feel all over the place and really sloppy. Also, of course, Aubameyang as well. You guys told me to get this guy too. I checked him out at the start of the episode, but I kind of hesitated. But then I looked for acceleration and strength, and I found Aubameyang at the top of the list. So I decided to get him. We do sell Lukaku to Wolfsburg, and of course, because we have to get a different striker, we don't have time anymore to grow Lukaku the way we wanted to. But back to Aubameyang, I also had him on Ultimate Team, his inform on right forward inform, and just like Muriel, he felt sloppy and sluggish completely. But I'm ready to give him a try simply because he has over 70 strength and 90 acceleration with 92 sprint speed or something like that. So he's very good. We saw earlier that also I discovered that I have Hulk on my watch list. I've had him for like a good season now because I couldn't afford him at first, and Zenit would not let go of him unless it's for like a lot of money, and I didn't have that much money back then. But now I'm certain that we can get Hulk, and we are definitely pursuing to get him for the right mid. And whom else? I also checked out Benteke. I think I just did it now because I forgot to do that at the start of the episode. Or maybe I do it after this match. I don't really remember. By the way, I haven't been talking about the matches. Hope you don't mind. Very good matches actually, especially the first two with Liverpool and Manchester United. But anyway, back to Benteke, he really didn't impress me at all. His stats were so low probably when I started my career mode and I downloaded the latest squads because his stats were barely even acceptable. Now on Ultimate Team, he's an absolute beast, but this is not Ultimate Team. This is career mode. Some people might call it the poor man's Ultimate Team because you can actually get players like Ronaldo and Messi on career mode. But that's just stupid. I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, whom else did I check out? Oh yeah, Balotelli. Balotelli won. He barely grew anything, and I'm completely talking about pace here. I was actually hoping his acceleration would be close to 90, so his stats all around would be close to the team of the season, Balotelli on Ultimate Team. But no, he's so far away. He's grown so little compared to his default one, to the one that he started. Because I did check him out in the first season that I played career mode with Chelsea because I was considering him. But I was like, no, maybe he should grow for a little longer before I try to get him. But he hasn't really grown at all. But I did add him to my watch list, and it was very interesting because I got a message that some team, I don't remember whom it was, but my agent told me that the team is also looking into Balotelli. So therefore his stock is on the rise. There I checked Benteke, but his stock is on the rise. So if I want to make a move, I should make it now. I didn't know that was even in FIFA, but I just removed him from my watch list. But of course, you saw every player that I looked into at the start of the episode. You probably recognized the player that you recommended me to get, and I thank you for your recommendation and for your tips and everything throughout the series. Really, we are trying to sell a lot of players as well, and more drastic changes to come. Just let me tell you that we also list a lot of players. Yeah, and yeah. Pretty much did keep my promise. I checked out every single player you guys told me to check out. Make sure you leave in the comments which player you told me to get, and I did check it out. Or if you have another player for me, I'm still open to suggestions. But that's been this episode of Career Mode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do leave it a like. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.